Hallo zusammen! As you can see in the title, this is a special video for me because I'm currently celebrating my 10-year channel anniversary here on YouTube. The name of the channel has changed over the years. I started as VlogDave. Some of you may remember that, even though it's a long time ago. Then there were a few different alterations with that, like German with VlogDave or How to German with VlogDave, all that kind of stuff, up until September of 2022, when it changed to Definitely. And in September of 2024, it eventually changed to Definitely German, the current name, which I'm pretty happy with now. And even though the channel has had many names so far, the content basically stayed the same. Yes, I'm well aware of me producing niche content. It's not content that will get me like millions or trillions of subscribers, potentially. And I'm fine with that. By the time of recording this, I have arrived at 64,200 plus subscribers from all over the world, which alone, to me personally, is crazy. At some point in their lives, so many different people from different walks of life, ages, cultures, countries, whatever, regions have decided to subscribe to the channel. And even if it had been for just one video that they liked, they still did it, and that truly, as a content creator, means a whole lot to me. So thank you very much. And because it's been 10 years on the channel and it's been quite a ride already, I'm gonna reflect on 10 highlights, one from each year, even though there have been many, many more. The first half's gonna be tackled in this video, and then there's gonna be a second video for the second half, of course. Let's start with 2015, 10 years ago. As you will see, for some of these years I have chosen a specific video as a highlight, a representing highlight for that year. For 2015 though, that wasn't really possible. The overarching highlight here for this year was the start of the channel, the initiation of it, of course, the inception of it. And that also had to do with, becoming friends with Get Germanized, Vuko. I got to know him in late March of 2015. I basically messaged him, I contacted him via Facebook back in the day. I really enjoyed his videos, and something in me told me that, this guy seems pretty cool. We may actually get along very well, but we don't know of each other's existence yet. I did the first step and contacted him, and just a few days later, with some messaging back and forth, out of the blue, he invited me to his place to join his 100,000 subscriber stream, which was, I think, on April 11th, 2015, if I'm not mistaken. That is the date that I have in mind. That invitation was something that I hadn't seen coming at all. And I was totally, in German we would say hibbelig. I felt really excited and I was really looking forward to that. And from that day onwards, we've had a great friendship and we've done many awesome things together on and off cam. We've recorded quite a few videos together. And yeah, without Vuko, let's be honest, especially in the early days, this channel may not have had the initial impact that it had back in the day. So this whole time frame, that was definitely the highlight of 2015. Now, 2016 is a special year. This highlight that I'm gonna be talking about also has to do with Vuko, Get Germanized, and me collaborating. It's a two-part highlight, if you will, because the major part can be found on his channel. The bloopers version of the video that we actually filmed together can be found on my channel. I'm talking about the infamous pen, pineapple, apple pen, PPAP, German parody version that we filmed together. Stift, Ananas, Apfelstift, with a certain choreography. I have so many fun memories of filming that, even though it was totally exhausting. If you're watching this right now, and if you're also making videos, for instance, you may be able to relate to what I'm about to say. Even though you may release like a video that is 4 or 5 minutes long, the creation process, the filming, the editing especially, writing a script, maybe even before that, that alone can take so much longer. For this video, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and if I remember correctly, we actually filmed 1.5 to 2 hours. And the reason is, and you can see that in my bloopers video, of course, linked in the video description, we messed up the choreography again and again. Sometimes I messed up, sometimes Vuko messed up, sometimes we both messed up. And it was a fun pain. When I watch it now, of course, you know, all I can think of is, yeah, it was fun. But the thing about this was, it was a one-taker, which means we had to do the choreography just right from start to finish in one go, without cuts and edits and everything. And that was tricky. Fun fact, by the way, we were shown on German television in Brisant, which is a German, you know, boulevardish show on TV, that is. And I was told by viewers, and I guess Vuko as well, that we were even shown on Japanese television. If you are from Japan and for some reason, if you happen to have a recording of that, I would love to see that. So that was definitely one of the highlights of 2016. Coming to 2017, many great videos. In early January, I collaborated with Sunny, Norwegian YouTuber, with a little tongue twister challenge, for instance. My personal highlight of the year was, or took place in, I think it was mid-September of 2017, when both I and Vuko, Get Germanized that is, we went to Cologne, Köln. Not just, you know, because we wanted to, but the reason was that we had a YouTuber, content creator meet and greet with fellow viewers. You guys. That was awesome. We met in front of the Cologne Cathedral, I remember, and we also went inside, of course, you know, and talked here and there, and then we went to a cafe, sat there, and, you know, just had a great time overall, great afternoon. It wasn't just me and Vuko, it was also Kevin, our mutual friend, who joined us. And I have a lot of awesome memories from that day, even though it's been a while. I think it was like 13, 14, 15 different people there from different parts of the world. Ireland, from Spain, from I think Japan as well, the USA. That day was really special. One of my personal highlights in regards to the channel history overall, I'd say. And I would like to continue doing something like that, to repeat something like that at some point, if feasible. Thanks to every single one of you guys who were there back in the day. We'll see what the future brings. Moving on to 2018, it's also moving back a little bit to my original channel name, VlogDave, vlogging, right? Which was pretty much what I did in the very early videos predominantly. I'm still doing that occasionally, like rarely these days, which is also one of the reasons why I changed the channel name back in 2018. I also filmed a few vlogs because I went to two actually, German music festivals, and festivals for that matter, for the first time ever, to Rock am Ring, which is a rock metal festival in Germany. It's one of the most prestigious, biggest, most popular German festivals. And then I also went to the Mera Luna Festival, which is not really metal centered, it's much more like gothic, rock, electronica focused, you could say. Also, you know, medieval influenced music, folk influenced music, all those types of things mixed together. Different but cool as well. I went there with Get Germanized and fellow friends, and we had a great time. And of course, I wanted to share that experience with you guys who may also be interested in those things, events in Germany, but also, you know, festivals in specific. We also attended those festivals. We went again in 2019 to both Rock am Ring and the Mera Luna. And that was also awesome, of course. But 2018 was the very first time for me, so it's very special. And yeah, in terms of, you know, videos, vlogs, that is definitely some of my highlights from that year. Moving on to 2019, not just subjectively from my point of view, but also objectively, that was the most successful year for my YouTube channel yet. 2019 was what I would call my personal Rammstein rush. I made quite a few Rammstein related videos that year for the first time. And not only that, of course, it was a special occasion because back in 2019, Rammstein released their self or respectively untitled album, which was the first studio album that they released in 10 years. And the comeback single Deutschland was the first new song that they released, I think, since 2014 when they released Mein Land as part of their greatest hits record. Even many, many years before that, I have already loved listening to the band, and I still do. So it wasn't a question of whether I should make videos about the band or not. Also knowing that many of you guys apparently enjoy the songs and also use them for learning some German here and there, and about Germany, and of course the song Deutschland, which translates to German land, literally speaking, which means Germany in German. That song and the music video, it's basically the culmination of German history merged with Rammstein, if you will. I translated the entire song, the entire lyrics, explained them. That was the first of a string of Rammstein-related videos from, I think, late March of 2019 to July, August, September of 2019 for many different songs on the album, including the music videos to Deutschland, Radio, and many more. And those strings of Rammstein videos alone brought so many new people to the channel. Even though it's been so many years now, I still can't really grasp what happened in that year for the channel. Because to me, personally speaking, that was a completely new experience I hadn't had as a creator before. And I'm still extremely grateful for that. Yes, I utilized the zeitgeist basically, but of course there was also luck involved. I know that. It's always the case. You know, there's always luck involved, but it's a mixture of different things that come together. And in 2019, all of those things just came together. And yeah, if I had to choose, you know, my favorite year for the channel, it would be 2019. Easy. I'm gonna be talking about the other years in an upcoming video in part 2 of this one, basically. So stay tuned for that, and thank you very much for watching and for your continued support and interest in what I'm doing on this channel. And with that being said, definitely see you next time. Tschüss und bis zum nächsten Mal.